Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Just sending you pure love, light, expansion, eternal light on this beautiful, beautiful day. As we all, or most of us know, today is the Lion's Gate portal. And I'm no astrologer, but I know it's about the universe, cosmic energies, I'll say sending us huge influxes of energy to support us on our ascension path, to support us on our spiritual journey and taking our spirituality and grounding that to Mother Earth, grounding it for we may experience higher frequencies of who we are. These energies are to support us in our ascension, on our journey. And they say the Lion's Gate portal is this portal of energy where we are able to walk through another timeline. And when we allow these high energies to work for us, to expand us, to help clear what we don't need, but to illuminate those spiritual energies within us, our light, our love, and our frequency, that truly does allow us to shift, walk through a portal and shift literally to a new reality, a reality that is reflective of that new energy, of that expanded energy, guys. High frequencies being sent. I hate the word sent because it makes it sound like it's outside of us, because I know everything ultimately is within us, but we are having this human experience with the cosmos, with the universes. So I'll say sent, open. Let's just say open. These energies are like wide open for us right now to receive. And I know I've been feeling I've been really feeling the high frequencies in my chakra, my Christ consciousness chakra, my 7th chakra, and I have been feeling some of the solar plexus, because the Lion's Gate is to do with the sun, and the sun representing bringing light, nourishment, expansion, and awareness. And that affects a lot of times, or for me specifically, the solar plexus. I've had a little bit of queasiness, and that queasiness is just kind of releasing those energies that don't serve us, to allow us to trust and to connect and to anchor more fully into our light. It's all about connecting to our light, guys, connecting to our divine frequency, because as we do that, we clear pathways that allow us to become a fuller expression through our experience. Through our experience, we can express a more clearly higher frequencies of ourselves. And as we do that, and as we connect to the high frequencies within us, it reflects into our outer world. It reflects. We're bringing forth the kingdom within us to be experienced in our outer world. It's so beautiful. With my Power of 3 message, as you guys know, I start with the cross breath. The cross breath clears our mind. It quiets the mind. It drops us from the head and the activity of the head to the heart center. And the heart center, guys, it's the center. It's the center of who we are. It's our center point of the spiritual chakras and the earthly chakras. It brings them together and it integrates our spiritual energies with our earthly energies. And it helps to expand and culminate that area. It is the platform to all communication to God's self. God's self is all time, all experiences. We only have the now, and the now is accessed through grounding, coming to the center of who we are in the present moment. And in the present moment, we access all different aspects of us, other lives, other dimensions, other experiences. We bring together the mind, the body, the spirit. We have a clear line of communication to higher self. And not that we always don't, guys, but when we bring focus to something, when we bring a focused attention awareness, because it is through our awareness that things are actually brought to life. We give it energy just through our awareness. When we bring awareness to the heart of who we are and our God self and the light that we are, it can't help but to expand in whatever way, shape, or form that is. It's just connecting and then watching it unravel before our eyes through the experience of life. All right, guys. And I love this because this sort of looks like maybe what what the Lionsgate portal might even look like, because we're our own portals of light, guys. As we enter the portal of who we are, that gives us access to all of us, all creation and everything available to us. We're a universe within ourselves, guys, and all else in life is a projection of that. It's a projection of that. It's like we are entering the portal, guys, the portal of us, the portal of our God self. It's so beautiful. So, like I say, this is the perfect little representation of us, guys. We're beings of light. We're earth angels. We're angels of light. Everything is energy. Everything is light vibrating at a specific rate. And when we connect to the light that we are, it brings us to a high frequency, because God's source energy is the highest of vibrations. So when we connect to that, guys, we bring ourselves to a higher frequency to receive, be open to receiving high frequency guidance, high frequency manifestations, create a high frequency life. And I know it sounds so simplistic, but even Jesus said, you enter the kingdom of heaven through the heart of a child. And a child is very, very simple, guys. They don't make things hard. They don't make things complex. To me, it all comes down to the breath, guys. As we breathe, we're connecting and being one with prana, that very life force energy. Prana is in everything, which is energy, life force. And when we bring attention to the breath, we are activating the life force within us. Parts of us that haven't even been activated for eons. They're dormant. But as we breathe and bring focused awareness to this, we activate it. And then when we exhale, we release our activation to be experienced in the human form, human reality, the experience. We're here to experience. And I love always going back to being a child. I always say I'm an eternal child, because the child doesn't lose that sense of wonder and magic in the simplest of things, guys. And that's where magic exists, because when you have that sense of wonder and magic, it means you're open. You're open to receiving. And when you're open, you receive. And this is like the Lionsgate portal. It's an opening to receive. As you open and allow, you receive. You receive those energies. You are those energies, but you're becoming open to receive and activate and release those energies, guys. Doesn't need to be complex. It's all in the breath. And I love this visual because it just, we're sensory, we have senses, the 5 senses. And when we can bring those senses into our experience, it like expands and it makes it a more fuller experience. So I like the sight and the smell and the scent and the feeling. So we'll take a deep breath in, guys, through our nose. As we breathe in, drop to the heart center. As you hold it, you are moving energies. You are moving energies through you that no longer serve you, energies that have cultivated who you are, but energies you've outgrown in order to come to higher frequencies of yourself. You move those energies through you to allow space for greater light and greater expansion to take place within you. As you exhale, you are releasing all that you aren't. But most importantly, you're not only releasing that which you're not that's not serving you, you're releasing all that you are. You're bringing awareness, you're activating it to be brought forth into your physical experience. You are anchoring it to Mother Earth. And this happens to be the sun, in case any of you out there don't know, this is the sun rising over the horizon. And that's to me what the Lionsgate portal is too. It's like this opportunity to enter and walk through a portal of a new timeline, a higher frequency experience of you. And this is what it looks like, the horizon. It's new beginnings. It's shifting to a new world. that is reflective of a truer expression of you, of that activation. I'll end it with the sun after. So when we start with the cross breath, guys, it just kind of prepares us to receive the messages, receive the energies. I underestimated the breath in this past year. I've really have connected to it more and more and more, because it really is the most, the tool that brings life to everything. But it's the most important thing, because when you breathe, you're bringing focused awareness to God, life source, energy, and that is what you are. That is what you've come to experience through the human being. Hey, Suzanne. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Melissa. So I'm just asking our collective selves, guys, to present a paragraph and a Mother Earth heart card to what maybe we need to bring our focused awareness to expand upon, either to integrate or something we need to release, something that we need to focus on in order to help us to go through the Lion's Gate portal, to achieve that peace and all the desires and the fulfillment that our heart is yearning for. All right, so I'll start with my paragraph. I just knock on the book clear. I ask Spirit and all of you watching now and in the replay, what do we need to hear in order to help us to illuminate the light that we are, to expand that light, to be that light, to step into our power. Oops, already. I love the title of this, and it's entitled, In the Now You Have Won. You have won. When you come to the breath in the center of who you are and connect to your light, you've already won, guys. You've already won. When you live in the now, you've already won. Did you notice now, when spelled backwards, spells one? Living in the now connects you to the future in such a way that you don't even need to think about the path or the details getting there. You automatically will win. I notice this a lot when I go for a run outside. I'm focused almost in a meditative state on what's within me. And before I know it, I'm home. I'm like, wow, that was quick. I didn't even notice how hard or tiresome the run was. Even the word home means something. The physical word home is symbolic or representative of the unity of being spiritually home. When you live in the now, you connect to your higher self that is connected to the future, which aligns you to your true self. This provides you with the perfect future for you. Of course, the future eventually becomes the now, and then you live in a fulfilled, complete life of a constant now state. It is as if the now lasts forever, because it does last forever, because the now never leaves you, guys. It's always now. Good morning, coolies. The more time we spend with ourselves or communion with oneself, the more time we create, because this takes us into the no time zone, guys. It's giving me goosebumps, which holds all time. It is so paradoxical and it's so cool. And I can't believe how Spirit guided us to this specific paragraph of the now, of when you connect to yourself, you automatically create that perfect future. What are we talking about in the Lion's Gate? We're talking about shifting to that new time zone, shifting to a new reality that is more, that exemplifies the fullness that we are. Unbelievable. And when I wrote this book, guys, it was all through my runs. It was all through communing and asking Spirit for guidance in real life circumstances, wanting to know the truth of it. And it always came to me through running, which running is an active meditation for me. I communicate with my higher self. I have like this back and forth talk. And it amazes me how this, like 12 years ago, fits perfectly with the cross breath of now, and how everything just has fit. It's taken a long time to bring these three aspects together into the heart cards too. Again, these were created when, oh my freaking Lord, it just hit me. you guys got to connect to that which is your greatest joy, okay? I always say that running is the most important modality, tool, thing that I do for myself. My running, which is a physical meditative state, connects me to spirit in a way that I receive higher information, greater truths of a situation I'm experiencing. Losing my religion came from my runs. Heart cards, the messages, and all the images came from my runs. The cross breath came from my runs on the beach here in Florida, trying to alleviate ascension symptoms and connect to Mother Earth, trying to integrate the spiritual and earthly energies. Unbelievable. So I'm just saying this as an example to immerse yourself in that which brings you joy, that which alleviates pain, that which you look forward to, that which puts you in a high vibe. So important, because that is your connection to your God source within you. That is your connection to all communication, not all, but pure communication with the higher self that you are, guys. Oh my God, that is such a blessing. I never really actually thought of it in that way. And I consider it the power of 3 reading, because it takes the mind, body, spirit, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and integrates them all in together into this most beautiful, expansive energy. Wow. That's so awesome. So whenever, when you're feeling stressed or when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling worried, just come to the breath. It takes you to the center of who you are. It removes the mind hamster wheel and all the thoughts, all the doubts. And I can teach this because I am a master at going to my mind. I'm a master at self-sabotage. I'm a master at all of those things that humans do to themselves that prevent this, that prevent the light from shining. The doubt, the criticism, the judgment, all of that. Take your head physically off and breathe. But it's funny how everything works. Never feel bad for being in your head, because it's all the things in my head that have brought me to my heart, that have made me question, that have brought me to a greater understanding. So whatever that challenge is, whatever that human aspect of yourself is that you might be going through. Good morning, Lauren. Thank you for joining. Whatever that human aspect thing, don't be hard on yourself, because it is your greatest challenge. And I'm getting all the goosebumps. We need to hear this today. It is through our greatest challenge that brings us the greatest gifts, that illuminates our life the most. It is those, what we would label dark areas, what we might label even sinful, what we may label as I'm unworthy. It is those very things, guys, that are aiding us to bring us to this. It is so beautiful. It is like the yin and yang coming together. It's like the heaven and earth coming together. It's so beautiful. So never ever be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Say thank you for this experience. Like when I was going through that, I talk a lot about those heart ascension symptoms, and I'd get into great fear and anxiety. But then as soon as I said, thank you for this experience, I know it's serving me, it immediately relaxed me. I imagined I was hugging the experience and said, thank you. So if you can be thankful, truly thankful from a deeper, just trust. You don't have to understand how, but trust that it is serving you. That is what you bring forward into your life to operate. So as you guys all know, these are my Mother Earth heart cards, all images found except for maybe 2 when running. And because our heart is one with Mother Earth, these messages relate to our heart individually and collectively. Mother Earth is the perfect physical representation of us, of the harmony, the balance, the groundedness, even the systematic operations, how everything is. Mother Earth is self-sustaining. Our body is self-sustaining. Mother Earth heals herself. We have the capability to heal ourselves through connecting through that light within ourselves, through connecting within. So I just asked Mother Earth, but I'll ask our higher collective selves to bring forth a card that we need to hear in order to integrate, in order to step confidently and proudly and boldly through that portal, the portal to the new earth, the new realities we are creating. We're also blessed, guys, to have, hey, good morning, Kim, such a community of beautiful light workers, like just sharing, participating, even watching in secrecy or whatever, working on themselves, wanting to be Not be better, because we're perfect as we are, but wanting the expansion and illumination that we chose to come into the human experience from a higher perception. And it is easy to get caught up when things are hard and dark and not seeming like they're going for our greatest good, but they're always operating for our greatest good, guys. So the heart card that popped out, it's a nice, beautiful stone. It's embedded in the earth. So it's telling me that we are one with our experience. We are one in the physical Mother Earth experience. Everything that we're learning, everything that I speak, everything that you guys are going through individually has been integrated in you guys. It's telling me you're integrated, because the stone isn't just sitting lightly on top of the earth, it's embedded. It's showing that we have opened up. We are living that experience. We are one with it. And when we're one with it, then we will be one with the illumination of it. It's like it's all working together. And it also tells us to go within, which we all have done. We're all going within, and we're trusting, and we're remaining strong in that. Because what do rocks represent? They represent foundation. Rocks, stones, they build foundations for houses in the olden days before, more concrete and stuff like that was used. They're our foundation. We are our own foundation. By tuning within and connecting to our light within, we are the foundation. We are our own rock, guys. We all reflect each other, so we do support each other. We connect to a beautiful network of supportive energies, and we represent each other on our growth. And when we see the visual, when we see the outside projection of ourselves, we can learn from it. We expand from it. So we're all just intricately connected as the whole, but yet we all hold our own individual experience. And what this rock shows me is that what stands out is these little white rocks in a circle, guys. And this rock representing us, boy, it's hot out. It's getting hotter and hotter. This rock shows that we create manifestations, synchronicities, even things that appear as challenges, guys. We are now perceiving our outside world from a different perception due to our connection to ourself. So these little rocks, they're all pure white. That shows that they are working for us. They are synchronicities. They might be people coming into our life to help us. They're in a circle. That even represents like a tribe. Like, how Indians sat around a fire or danced around a fire? All of us coming together are a tribe, helping each other to work through these obstacles, to see from higher perceptions. In the past, we might have seen this little clump of rocks right here as an obstacle preventing us. Any obstacle we see now, guys, we see it as a gift, a tool to become more firmly grounded in our own self, our light, our love, our trust within. This is very beautiful. So to me, it represents multiple things. People coming together as a tribe, illuminating off each other's light, expanding it because it's all white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks. Change, adventure, spontaneity, impulsive. And what are we all here for? We're here to change. We want to change into that new... We don't want to change per se ourselves, but we want to shift into that reality where we do feel that complete fulfillment, peace, happy, harmony. That's all what we want, guys. We all just want to be happy in the end. I gotta sit here. I've been kneeling on my knees on the stone. Let me lower this. So I'll just read the back. And what it says, guys, is get real. You must get real with yourself before you can lead the life you really desire. This calls for an inner focus by peeling back the layers and getting in touch with your heart. And I have no doubt this is what we all are doing, guys. We're all getting in touch with our heart. We have peeled back the layers. We have done the work. It is now time to just step into our power and let our light shine. Nothing is required of us, guys. Nothing. All that is required if we want to experience a life of fulfillment, peace, and happiness is just to be ourselves. And how do we be ourselves? We connect to who we are. We don't judge ourselves. We don't compare ourselves to others' experiences. Others' experience might ignite something within ourselves, activate something within ourselves, and that's beautiful. But We want to connect to ourselves and find out who we really are. And life definitely, without a doubt, as we all know, will give us plenty of opportunities through that, through contrast, through things that bring us joy, through things that bring us pain. It's all a gift, guys. It's all a gift to help us connect to the truth of who we are. And as we move forward, we release that which we don't need. Old beliefs, old paradigms, old judgments, doubting ourselves, not trusting ourselves. The time has come, guys. We are so sick of carrying that kind of energy. It's time to release it. Release and connect and just be you, and don't do out of obligation or have to's ever, guys. Do because it brings you joy. I love doing Power of 3 shares or any share that I do, because when I do that, I'm connecting to the light within me and I'm just expressing it, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So as you connect within and you connect to whatever that is that excites you, makes you happy, anchors that energy on earth, you become more fully connected to who you are. You become a stronger rock. And it is scary at first to step out, but just do it and do it and do it. And I'm not talking live. You don't have to do live. You do whatever makes you happy, whether it be just exercising, taking a walk out in a park, connecting with trees, writing, listening to music, whatever that is. Never base it on anybody else. Just stay within. And when you find yourself doing that and getting distracted by the outside voices or outside world, just bring it back in and breathe. Just breathe, guys. Yes, I'm ready. We're all ready, guys. And guess what? The time is now. We've already won. Remember what the paragraph said? We already won. Even if we don't understand the complete details of it, breathe in, connect to your heart. Even if you don't understand anything differently than you did, through your trust, it is done. It is done. Everything exists now. Everything is within you. And how you experience those other things, those other worlds, those other aspects of you, as you raise in vibration, your frequency, you shift to that reality. You shift to that reality. That's why so many of us have to go through, and why we do go through releasing like those blocks and those little energies blocked within us. We have to release them, because if we're holding on to those energies, we can't shift. Because those energies are a lower vibration, and that prevents us from shifting and receiving the influx of energies that are filling us and wanting to come forth at this time. Everything is as it should be. We experienced those energies in the past for a reason, but now it's time to release the old and embrace the new, and just keep expanding and illuminating and knowing that it's happening. Don't base your progress on the outside world, because things can shift like that. Everything we see right now is old energy just running through, just running. And we can shift in an instant as we match the higher frequencies of who we are. And you might say, oh, I've been matching them, and my world doesn't seem any different. You know why? You just focus on your world not seeming any different. Let that go. Let that go. Don't even notice. If you can notice your world as serving you and is as it should be, that's how you shift instantaneously. If you keep saying the world's not serving you, or I'm not seeing any differences, or my relationship still sucks with my partner and that kind of stuff, because your focus is there. We create it. We're so ultra powerful, guys. So just bring a little focus to your thoughts. If you're looking at something from a negative, you're going to keep creating that, and that creates resistance, not allowing life to work for you. All right, guys. Lauren says, are you ready? Oops, golfer over there. What the hell? See, guys, I live on the side of a golf course. It's so beautiful. Look at these live oak trees, guys. It's so amazing and so like magical, and it's like a fairyland. I'm close to the beach too, so it's just like hop skipping away. I can be on the ocean, but yet I can have the serenity and privacy of the trees. It's just really cool, really amazing. So I'm going to give you guys, say to yourself out loud and exclaim it today, I am ready. Because when we take physical action, guys, to our thoughts and our desires and our wants, whether we verbalize it and express it like I do, or whether we journal it, or whether we write it, or whether we live it, that's how you become it. That's how you create it. You can't keep saying, I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to start running. I'm going to do it someday. I'm going to live the life I want someday. That always keeps it distant from you, guys. Just step into it. You are it already. Everything exists now. Accept it. Claim it. You are it. You are pure God source energy. You are living the perfect life you're supposed to in the now. You are all of this and more, guys. The sun here is the perfect symbol, reflection of the love and light that you are, and that you are illuminating, and that you are. And even when a cloud goes by, like a little thought or a cloud over the physical, sun is just representation of little thoughts. Our light is always there. Everything we ever want, could be, and all experiences already are now. Just remove the clouds, guys, and step into it. We'll take one more deep, the song Blind by Korn comes to mind. Well, it's time to be unblinded, guys. Take off the blinders, dissipate the illusion. It's everything we've created for the experience, just to get back to this, just to show it's all to have the experience of our power, of our God self, guys. It's not that we needed to change anything. It's not even that we needed to grow. We came for the pure experience of experiencing the God source energy, our power within. We did it just for the freaking fun of it, believe it or not. We did it for the experience. And how does one know how powerful they are? How does one get to teach or know something? You have to experience it. That's why we're here. What a beautiful, beautiful blessing and gift we all are, guys. So beautiful. May you guys shine with the entirety of all the light that you are.